And that touchdown catch, Charles, it breaks the single-game record for receiving touchdowns.
And what a perfect match. A quarterback who loves it.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones with his 28th. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. And here now come the Falcons. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? Who? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear
that is
by the time we have to leave the booth.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Looking downfield for Jones. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Pass interference, defense.
So pass interference on the defense. Charles, this is a penalty we see all the time.
The offenses know what they're doing. They know how to create great matchups. And defenders, if you're not there in time, they will throw the flag.
And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. So a pass interference here, and this is obviously a call we see all the time. But for the defender, it's becoming almost impossible to play defense in some of these situations.
You're trying to play through the receiver to the football. If there's any contact at all before he gets there, those officials will throw the flag and call interference. This goes to the goal line. You got to be very careful with the offense calls rub routes. When I call a pick trying to screen you off from your coverage, does a nice job of avoiding that and helping force an incompletion.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Falcons continue. So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in the season. 3rd quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They are just putting things, and the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Alec Ogletree not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field. And really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got a man complete. And look out, a big hit to the shoulder pads took him right off his feet at the 36. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Looking deep for Julio. The swing pass caught. And he's brought down after a good gain. That one goes for 36 yards. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's 2nd down.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage.
And that is caught. And he has now tied the record. Touchdown. Such an art to dot the I, just get the feet in. Right there. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking downfield for Jones. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
Well, the obvious goal is to try and score a touchdown, but at the least, adding to a pretty big yardage total for his intended receiver there, huh?
Yeah, well, when you've got a guy over 150 yards, keep chucking it deep to him, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can get it to him short, and he can make plays that way, but I like what you just said. Throw it to him deep and get it in a big chunk.
But incomplete on that try. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. He's going to go for a big play downfield. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
Pass interference. Defense.
So pass interference, partner with all the rule changes. It is hard to be a defender in the pass game.
Brandon, is tough in college. It's a lot harder in the NFL. You can't touch him after 5 yards downfield.
That is caught. And the record is his. It's a touchdown. I don't even know what to say anymore. I mean, I've lost track of how many times he's been in the end zone. This is just flat unbelievable.
Doesn't matter whether you have an abacus, a calculator, just old-fashioned pencil and paper trying to total it up.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out. It's caught inside the 25. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 56 yards.
And they just hit another big completion there. And I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
It's the age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right?
Go ahead and stop me. And I think a lot of the times they just look at it like, let's just play the game. And however it turns out, it turns out.
4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield? And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones. He flat out can't be stopped. And the Falcons add on. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. They go play action here on first down. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And Charles, this is caught inside the 15. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 62 yards.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
Well, right now, maybe they're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big. The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Now back to throw. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but I know it's really not. They had a chance to kick points off the board. Now they have a chance to kick a field goal by missing that shot.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the... So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. So out come the Falcons now. They'll set up a throw, and this one is incomplete. Checking in on Houston, it's in the 4th quarter there. And give that one to the Texans as they wind up winners. Another victory perhaps in the cards. They're looking as good as anybody as the playoffs draw near. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
You don't want to throw away this excellent field position, but that's 2 incomplete passes in a row. Definitely need something big here on 3rd and 10.
Conversely, defense has done a good job on 1st and 2nd down. The coverage, and this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
I've got a lap here.
They're on to the 4th quarter now, by the way.